Hi everybody, it's Caroline here and welcome back to my channel, and today I am working with the kit that I have put together from my stash, working with this really fun die cut piece of paper that I've had for years and years and years and have really struggled to use. Scrapbooking one 6x4 photograph of my daughter and her friends at their summer social, and I have pulled in some reds from my scrap box, and also this gorgeous Sassafras piece of paper which I've been hoarding for years just for the branding strip. So I will put things onto a fast forward and voiceover in a moment to take you along as I put this one together. Again, I'll be inking my edges in black, and this one will come together super quickly because I just really want to showcase the photo and the title and have this in my album as the start of a series of pages about this summer social evening. Step one is to mat my photo, and I'm going to do that with 3 different layers of paper. The first is this really colourful one that you can only see a little touch of around the edge of the photo. Again, in a moment I'll be inking it in black, and I have gutted it a little bit because on the back side of this paper there are some flags and some really good sentiment pieces that I wanted to use. So I have gutted one of those to use a little bit later on in the spread, and also I'm keeping all of the offcuts that I am trimming off because they match the colours really nicely. The other side of that striped paper was actually border strips, so I'm going to use some of those at the top and bottom of my photo stack in a little while, but now all I'm doing is just building up those photo layers, sticking a little bit of adhesive on the back of each one, putting it onto the next scrap of paper, trimming it out, inking it, and then going on with that. And my plan is to have at least 3 layers of different saturations of reds and pinks behind the photo before I start to layer that onto my die cut paper. My intention with my die cut paper is to mat it, to kind of pop it up with some foam tape on top of a wood grain paper that I pulled out for a previous project and then didn't use. So I've got that on the top of my kit at the moment, and you'll see that coming into shot in a moment. It looks really nice with the photo, really nice with the die cut. The colours match really well, but I will end up going with something completely different by the end of this layout. It will be a background that I absolutely love and I prefer to this one, so keep watching for that. And I am just cutting into a sassafras piece of paper that I have had for years and years, and I have hoarded it because I love the branding strips that used to come with sassafras. So I'm cutting into it. I'm going to keep the little bit that is left over in a minute in my kit box to make sure I use it all up. And what I am doing above the photo is just bringing in some of those border strip scraps from that original piece of paper that I cut, that first layer of photo mat. It's just here. I'm bringing in those because the oranges match really nicely, and also I'm going to cut out that black label that is part of the design in a moment so that I've got somewhere for just a tiny touch of journaling. This is where I have the epiphany that I've just bought a big stack of 12x12 black cardstock, bring that in to sit behind the die cut, and I am just so happy. It makes it pop straight away. It kind of elevates it, makes it feel like a much more sophisticated page, and it's just really happy with it, really love it. So what I am going to do is just start to stick down all of these papers now onto that die cut piece, orientating things so that I have a nice area for a title below the photo, a little bit of an area of embellishment and journaling at the top, and then I will add in some additional embellishment at the end to either side of the photo. And then I will bring in some mists, and I'm really happy that I did. I love it as it looks really great. But once I have got those 3 areas of embellishment, one will be to the top right of the photo, and then one to below the photo to the left and right, I'm going to take the die cut paper off the 12x12 cardstock, sprinkle in some white and some gold mist, which looks absolutely beautiful, and then once that's dried I will pop this die cut paper up on foam tape so that it's got a little bit of dimension and it looks really, really good. It looks really, really brilliant. It's great that it stands up off the page a little bit, so you've got that added dimension, and it works so nicely with the sprinkles of mist. I don't film myself doing the mist splatters. I really, really need to. I need to be brave and film myself doing those. I never do, just in case it goes wrong. But now that I've got a huge stack, I think there were 12 or 20 sheets of the cardstock in the kit that I bought. So yeah, now that I've got those, and now that I know that the white and the gold stand up so well on the black cardstock, I will film that for you so you can see just how I do my splatterings. And you're going to see that just in a moment here when I bring it in after it has dried. My layout is actually complete now. All I have to do is adhere the die cut paper onto this dried 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock. I've already got my foam squares and foam tape on there. Stick it down right in the middle and call this one good. I do hope you have enjoyed watching this video. I really, really enjoyed making this project. I really did, and I just love to see it on the camera. It's so pretty, and it really pops in my album. If you have enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you don't already, please subscribe. It would be really good to see you here more often. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Take care now, and goodbye.